who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. A.J. Terrell coming up to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. He'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Titans.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds Corey Davis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
The Titans 1st down.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Now back to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
At the 15-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to fourth down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Brandon Ayuk. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. 1 yard is the gain. And it'll give the Jags a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brown, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after one. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Loss of a yard.
Montgomery, they'll run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short. And he didn't get there. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. They'll look to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up second and goal.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. This offense so far on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Corey Davis there to make the grab. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. For them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Shreds the tackle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brought down at the 31.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He's tackled at the
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time, he is in.
Yes.
A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Titans 20, Jaguars nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on.
He's got daylight. The 20, 10. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before half from Murray, eluding the pressure. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Being chased out left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Quan Williams. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And a scary incompletion. Almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this looks a lot like the last play. Behind the line of scrimmage, he's tackled for the second straight go-around. Great job by this Jacksonville D.
And it's third down.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
On now is the Titans punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Second down.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Switch it. Come back.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now Murray off play action. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They do go for it. It's Murray. The open man here, Renfro. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
And the Titans first down.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And this Titan offense is running away with this one.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Let's pick it up. It's out.
To throw again. Murray. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He may try and run for this. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Murray fighting, lost the football. And he will at least be able to fall on it himself, but it was 4th down, and the possession changes. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 7.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jaguars, nothing.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Shotgun now from Murray. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 30.
Operating from the gun. Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll run with Montgomery. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. David Montgomery, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jags are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback, no return for Ayuk.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Titans.
Tennessee.
Cole Kmet, 62 yards. And this offense continues to pour it on. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Play action. Now it's Murray sliding out of the pocket. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the move to his left. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. On play action, it's Murray. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. And going deep for Hill. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 30.
And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
39.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. And the Titans' 1st down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Landon Collins on the coverage.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
This one caught by Davis. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Jags grab it. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, 5, and he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score.
Harrison Butker.
How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Down, Tennessee.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
Let's go.
10 seconds.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.